Well, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Happy, what day is it today? Monday. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you are all well. Welcome to the stream. We are just about to get into Simulator. Oleg, hello there, welcome. Good afternoon to you. I can hear a lot of background noise on the simulator at the moment, which is why I'm slightly stalling just a little bit. There's a lot of vatsim sound that is really, really loud, which is really annoying. I have a bit of a sound bug at the moment. It seems to be the sim is at like max full volume, but yeah, so far it's just a bit annoying. Right, let's head into the simulator then so you guys can see. 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome. Here we are in the Munich scenery. This was something that I found on one of my flight requests, and also we have a new feature to the stream today, and it is the webcam, and you should be able to hear the sim now, which is good as well. So yeah, here we are with a random door that's opened up. Esboy, welcome. Oleg says, do you get stutters and high main thread in airports like Heathrow and Edinburgh? I do get stutters in Edinburgh. Edinburgh scenery is pretty poor, which is annoying. If you're using the Pyrogee scenery, that's the one that is pretty poor that I use, to be fair. But aside from that, no, I get pretty decent performance, but I'm on a 4090, which is the other thing as well. Charlie, yo, hello there, welcome to the stream, hope you're well. Got my coffee with me as well, of course, that is what I need for this. Now guys, I was going to go on vatsim. I literally just disconnected from vatsim because I have a sound bug. My headphones weren't activated when I opened up the sim, so now it's bugged out where I can't actually adjust the volume. So for you guys, I can adjust the volume, but in my ears I can't. So vatsim is really, really loud, which is very annoying. So we're just going to go offline for this one. Potentially I might do another live stream, you know, tomorrow and the day after, so we can go on vatsim. I'll fix up the issue then as well. But yeah, here we are at Munich Airport. We're going to be flying up to Dublin today. Let me get up the sim brief dispatch so you guys can see it all. Did you know you can get a mod? Did you know you can get a mod that gets rid of the exterior walk around? Yeah, I did. I'm still on sim update 3, so it doesn't actually bother me at all. Sim update 4 is where that bug is. For me, it disappears on sim update 3 anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. Good stuff, lad. In the face cam, hello. Yeah. Do you know what? I just noticed though, when I'm on the face cam and wearing the thing, my hair goes really wrong because I've got the headphones pushing it up. So I've got to make sure that I don't. Wait, hang on. I've got to make sure I don't push my hair up because it looks really awkward. But yeah. Anyway, here we are. Face cam thing. You're going to see me sort my hair out quite a bit because that's what I'm like. I'm one of those guys who always has to have good looking hair, even though it's quite basic. Right guys, yeah, so we are Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha. That did make more sense when we was on vatsim, but that's what it is anyway. Going from Munich to Dublin in the Airbus A320. We've got a flight time of 2 hours and 16 minutes today, flight level 360. And we have 147 passengers, not too bad. And we're departing on the INPUD 2 Sierra and then arriving at Dublin on the Bagso 4 Lima runway 2A left. So that's what we are doing today. Looking at the turbulence is 4.5, rate of 4.5 at Otmec, and Otmec is just here. So we should be reaching Otmec at about, where's Otmec? 10 low, and then it's top of climb. Otmec about 55 minutes into the flight, and then that's when we're expecting turbulence, 55 minutes into the flight today. Okay then, let's get GSX loaded. I want to get SimBrief loaded up, and then I also want to operate the jetway and the stairs and whatnot. Drink a bit of the coffee. Dublin has a lot of go-arounds, yeah. What, is that today specifically, or? Right, let's get the stairs, Lufthansa. It's actually brightened up a bit now. It was really cloudy and now it's managed to brighten up quite a bit, which is nice. So there we go. Right, okay, so let's head up to the overhead panel and we're going to get battery 1, battery 2 and the external power on. Crew supply, nav 1, nav 2 and nav 3. Then I want the seatbelt signs on and I want this onto arm, which looks good to me. Fuel pumps, the sensor pumps can stay off. Heading down to the pedestal, let's switch to this TA, that's fine. Atsu FMGC when we get the chance. Have you seen your DM? No, I don't think I have actually. Let me have a little look on the phone. What was it on? Where was the DM? Nothing's come through at the moment. After Sim Update 3, did you uninstall and reinstall the sim? Yes, because I did, only because my PC wasn't. What's gone on here? Guys, it's not going well for me right now. I seem to have a bit of an issue with the thingy. Discord, I'll have a little look in a second. Why is it saying this? Why is it saying that it's not? But the aircraft is working. So I'm not sure why the EFB isn't working. Let's try reloading it. Ah, starting Phoenix. Right, it should do it now. Holy moly. Still says unable to connect. I'm very confused. It's connected, that the aircraft's connected, everything's... There's nothing wrong with the aircraft itself, there's loads fine. But for some reason the EFBs have another... Oh, do you know what? I wonder if I can cheat the system a little bit. And do it from here. The aircraft's fine. The aircraft works fine. Why is it not? Right. Let's restart the sim. I've got an update to do anyway. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's just restart the sim. There's an update to do, maybe that's why. Let's go again. Let's just redo the whole thing. Right, get rid of that. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you very much. And then let's go to the Phoenix installer. Run. Oh. A320 will install the update. I'm not sure why it's done that. I never had that before. Odd. Cool. Right, that is done it. So the update's installed. Let's try again. I think that installed, right? Actually, hopefully that fixes my sound issue. It might not actually. Right. See if that fixes anything. What do you guys think of the AviationJack light thing by my webcam? Why has it done that? I've got a bug. I don't know, I've got to restart the PC probably. It's really strange. The audio on my headphones isn't changing, whether if I change the thing or not, and I don't know why. Peculiar. Yeah, sound seems fine your end, it's my end. I can't change, you see that little square, you can't see it on there, can you? But me changing the sound level doesn't do anything for me, which is annoying. Let's bring that down. Right, let's try again. Fingers crossed it works. Lufthansa from Munich. We will stand 223 live. Right, let's try again. Fingers crossed. I mean, it didn't fix the sound, but we'll see if it fixes the Fenix. If it doesn't fix the Fenix, then I don't know. Right, okay, so the Fenix tab is loaded, which is good. That's all good. So, let's give it 3 seconds just to load itself in, wake up a little bit. And then into here. Come on, you can do it. Yay. Good. Well, that worked. Right, shall we carry on then? Let's go through we started back off then. We want the external power on. Battery 1. Battery 2. All the navs. Seatbelts. Auto. Bish, bash, bosh. Down here then. Auto TA on 2000. Atsu. Gristy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Nice, cool. Right, that's looking good now. Nice. Right, 11 minutes to get out of here. Mass and balance. Let's load the aircraft. GSX boarding only. Yes. Load up the fuel. And then let's head down to the AOC menu, flight init, FMGC, init page, init data request. Init request over here. Flight number stay is Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, which is the real call sign actually that they're using. Let's have a little look at the OFP so we can see the thingamabob. Right, cost index was 21. 360. IRS, align and confirm. And then we can go to the flight plan page. Munich with final from runway 26 left, which is on the input to Sierra. And then insert that. Nice, nice, nice. That looks good. And then we'll go to the perf page and we'll do all that later on. Heading back up to here then. Get rid of that, and then we're going to want to switch our altitude all the way up to flight level 350. Switch this to VOR and VOR CSTR. What's the QNH? QNH is 1024. Let's set that. 1024 over here as well. Nice. And I was going to do something else. Look at the OFP a minute, and we're going to find out what the torp is, because I've learned a few things recently. So, torp. Jesus, why is that all the way down the bottom? 34223. And then wind, let's do a quick wind request as well. Ah, nice, cool. Right, wind request is all in, that's done. And yep, now we just wait for the passengers to board. If we head over to the mass and balance page, we're boarded 0 so far. We're just loading in the cargo at the moment. Let's just lower down the thingy. Speed 7. What's everyone up to today then? Anyone enjoying their Monday morning? Got any plans while we finish boarding? We can talk about all the boarding bits and bobs. Try and just change this. I've got it. I don't know if this camera, by the way, that I've got on is quite cheap. It's like a 720p camera, so it's nothing special. So you can't see all my good looks all in its glory, but just trying to figure out all of that. There we go. Looks, I don't think it's too blurry, but it looks okay. Need to get a haircut. Right, come on GSX to get the cargo on. Also, does anyone know why? My NVIDIA, I can't seem to press Alt-1 and then it, you know when you press Alt-1 and it takes a screenshot, I can't seem to get it to take a screenshot, which is really annoying. It's just not doing it. I don't know why. I can do it from like Windows, but it's not as high quality. Yeah, random, but there we go. Right, cargo's nearly on. Just got to wait for the passengers and then we'll get out of this. So, before the passengers start boarding, let's pop those on and we'll get the APU started up as well. 1, 2, 3, start. Monday is quite a boring time to stream, isn't it? Because everyone's at work. Everyone's at work and away. Right, company message. What is the company message? Accept. There we go. Right, cargo is basically loaded. Now we'll wait for those passengers to come on. At some point, I don't know when. Has GSX bugged out again? Why is everything bugging out for me today? This is what I mean. One day in MSFS things go like normal, the next day they're just absolutely awful. And everything's broken. Okay. Right, yeah, it's just not having it, is it? Right, reset. Tap to import, mass and balance. Come on. I don't get it, honestly. Right, load, instant, just get it all on since I can't bother to actually do it correct. Right, everything is loaded now, passengers are on, cargo's on, fuel is on. That is a load sheet, accept that. I'm going to come over here and switch in all of the block fuel, send to MCDU, success, and then we're going to want departure perf, 26 left, dry, packs on, and send this information to the MCDU as well. 156, 156, 156, flaps 1/up 0.1, flex temp is 61. APU bleed on. We can try GSX. Switch on the beacon lights, see what happens. Beacon lights on, and then we can get our pushback and departure ready. I believe it's all done. Yeah. Right, GSX, do your job. I don't think you are, because the jetway's still attached. No, alright, GSX has just had it for the day. Fair enough. Cool, so we're just going to do it all of it ourselves. This is so rare that this actually ever happens though. Connect the tug. Make sure my doors are shut, which they are. Let's start. Park and brake is off. And push back. Right, APU's on, beacon lights on, ignition start switch. We're going to start engine 1 first. There we are. And we'll head over to the engine view. I can't forget I've got to do it myself as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes.
Okay, engine 1 is available. Starting up engine 2. And let's give us a bit of a right nose. Revive, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Oh no, it's not good afternoon to you. Right, engine 2 is starting up nicely. And so we're about to line up with our yellow line. Pretty decently actually, look at that. Not only can I fly planes. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Okay, park and brake is set. Engine 2 is available. Yeah, right, coffee, it's done me good. There we go, engine 1, engine 2 have started up. Tug has gone as well, park and brake is on. Ignition start, switch back to normal. APU off, taxi lights, runway tunnel flights. We're going to set flaps 1/up 0.1. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake set to max. Jaden, why do you fly without the co-pilot / first officer? I find the person there just annoying, like they're in the way. Pretty much, that's basically it. Like, I can just see them in the corner of my eye, like in the camera, and it's just a bit, yeah, don't know, just a bit stable. Like, it just kind of sits there, like, doesn't really do anything for me, personally. Okay, just do a quick flight control check. So, 4 left, 4 right, full up, and full down. Very good. I'm just going to configure this a bit better because everything's kind of not where I need it to be. Nice. Parking brake is released and we're going to start our taxi. So we're going to taxi to runway 26 left. Let me quickly show you all whereabouts we're going. So, can you not see it? Ah. There we go. So we're here, we're going to be taxiing all the way down and then left in Sierra and then line up probably from Bravo 14, which is the plan on this one. So let's get going. Now last time I came to Munich, I had a bit of like an issue with this bit here, like these breakaway points on the taxiway. Right, fingers crossed. It's scary, isn't it, when you go over these lumps? I feel like the aircraft's just going to completely fall through the ground. Okay.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you very much. We can carry on all the way down here. And then we're going to take a left-hand turn. Why is that so sensitive now? Something's changed since I've last been on the sim. Something's not going right. It's peculiar. Unless it's the update. Okay, TARA and predictive wind shear. So auto. We're currently taxiing down Tango. Right, we're going to take a right turn on the second right. So we're going to switch on all of our lights. We're good to rock and roll. It's this right turn here. I can imagine what full brakes does. Like if I do that, wow, yeah, it's quite a thing. They've gone really sensitive on the rudders, and it's quite strange. Oh, it's a little de-icing point. Okay, right, let's go to Dublin. %. Start the clock. Okay, nose down. Stable. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust blue. 100 knots checked. Ease up on the pressure. P1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. And goodbye, Munich. Thrust climb. AP1. Scenery looks good around here, doesn't it? Speed jack flaps up. And ground spoilers disarmed. Landing lights, runway 75, taxi lights off as well. And we're going to set standard pressure on both sides. There we are. Maybe the camera needs to be down slightly more. Not sure if it is going to do that though. Ah, there we go. Maybe up a little bit more. And I want it. That's not really changed much. Sorry guys. That's the same place it was always in. Oh, that's like too low now. That looks alright, doesn't it? Is that a bit too low? Hang on. What? I think that's better. Now it's not. Now it's not too low, I don't think. Right, bit of clouds in front of us, as you can see. Nothing coming up on the weather radar, though, by the looks of it. About to approach 10,000 feet. Seatbelt signs, bang, off. I wonder if I shut the blind, if the exposure would look a bit better. Hang on a minute. That looks maybe a tiny bit better. Looks less bright. So once we get to this waypoint here, Optimec, we're expecting some turbulence en route. That's about 55 minutes into the flight apparently, so we'll see what happens. It might get a little bit bumpy. Maybe. Might take a little video. Oh, it's a shame we've got a headwind. 42 knot headwind at the moment. Pity. Would have been good if it was a nice tailwind taking us up to Dublin. Otmec is just over the Netherlands. So yeah, that's when we're expecting it. God, my eyes are so tired today. I feel like they're literally like sticking shut. Ooh. Coffee is not doing what I want it to do. You show more coffees, tell me about it. Tell me about it. This is my second one today. Basically, I've had... The first one I had was when I woke up about 3-4 hours ago. The second thing I had was like a vitamin C drink to try and give me like a bigger energy boost. And then the third drink I had was this coffee. I might see more water. Sometimes water is the answer and it wakes you up. Should probably just stick to having water instead of coffee, to be honest. Oh well. Alright, it's a little bit bouncy now actually, to be fair. Oh my god, you know what I forgot to do again? I forget to do this every single time. I've not got the banner at the top of the thingy. Silly me. 2 seconds, guys. Streaming tools. Start away. Right, let me switch it. It should load up now. Yay! Now you guys actually see some more of what's going on with the banner. Oh, should I show you all this lovely screenshot that I took? No, not screenshot. When I finished work the other day, there was an A380 on stand, and this A380, it was like raining, and it just looked, oh, hello, Rob. So that sound scared me in my ears. Rob, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. Yeah, I was taking like some photos. I just finished work, and there was an A380 on stand. Took a photo of it, and oh my god, it looked so nice. Let me show you the photo. I uploaded it to my Instagram if you guys wanted to have a little look, but I took a photo of the engine because I've got the iPhone 17 Pro. I just bought it, and the camera on it is really, really good. Let me show you all display. There we go. So yeah, I took this photo of the A380 engine. It looked really nice, and if you zoom in enough, you can see the raindrops in the camera. I thought it looked really nice. Really, really nice. Make it a bit bigger. I mean, this was obviously the normal portrait that it was in, but loved it. Really nice photo. Then I took another one while at work. I'll show you it. Wait. I took quite a few actually. So this one was a pretty good photo as well. It was landing to Albia, and it just looked really, really nice. So no, I think the new phone I got, the camera on it is really good. It takes some really, really good screenshots. Really good screenshots. Or photos. I keep saying screenshots because I'll see what I do in the sim. But yeah, the photos on it were really good, really high quality. Yeah, but if you want to have a look at them all, they're all on my Instagram, which is obviously underneath my thing here. Isn't it, Revive? It's really nice. Yeah, I uploaded it to Instagram up there. So if you want to give that a like, you can give that a little like if you want. Yeah, the camera is amazing. So I went from the 14 to the 17, and not just the 17. I went to the 17 Pro. Very nice. That's not what I wanted. Revive, you just like the Instagram post. Thank you. It just came up. Right, nearly at our cruise altitude. We are at 31,000 feet. So we've got about 3,000 feet to go. Or 4,000 feet to go. This was a flight request on my form, and I saw it and I was like, yeah, this looks like a pretty fun, not fun, but it looked a pretty decent route out of Munich. To fly. Well, I still got that tag on my jet. Oh my god, I didn't even realise. I didn't even realise that was still on there until I just saw it in the camera. Anyone with scissors? No. Need to cut that off. So this is our routing, guys. So as you can see, we're just taken off from Munich and we're just currently here. This little purple aircraft is us, or me, and then we're going to be flying through all the rest of Germany and then to the Netherlands. So yeah, it was pretty decent route. Going to come into England, fly over Manchester and then into Dublin, where the arrival route I haven't actually looked at just yet, but let's have a little look. The arrival routing is Dublin. I'm not gonna lie, Dublin has such long routes for arrivals, and I don't know why, but like they're so extra. Like you could literally just come from here, go straight down and in, but no, Dublin is like, we want you to do a whole swirly arc. Fair enough. And then from the little arc, guess we'll do this one. But I'll probably go from Kerav direct to Lapno and line up, because I'm not doing for no reason. Plus we're not on ATC, so we won't need to actually do it. So you're going to land 28 left and then come off at Sierra 5 probably, and then take a right turn and park some random place. Some random stand. But yeah, that is our little route today. Right, at cruise altitude now, flight level 350 is what we are currently at. Let's have a little look at the arrival METAR in Dublin. Alright, so the METAR in Dublin is 20016 knots, so it's quite windy up there. Few clouds at 900 and scattered 1300, broken 1600, 15 degrees, QNH 999. So yeah. It's going to be a little bit of a windy arrival into Dublin today, but nothing I can't handle. Hopefully, anyway. Looking good. My light switched on though. Hang on. Just gonna switch my lights on 2 seconds. It's in my eyes, looking at the screen. It's a bit better. Now I look less harsh. Yeah. Some orange lights on me. Do you find it boring when you're cruising at altitude, especially on long-haul flights? To be honest with you, Jaden, I don't actually normally stay at the computer during long-haul flights. The only time I ever stay at the PC is like now if I'm live streaming. But if I'm doing like one of my recorded videos, I normally just kind of go, kind of leave it as it is and track it from my phone. Because if I was to sit in this chair for about 12 hours, yeah, I would find it extremely boring. But thankfully, I don't do that. But then sometimes I'll come back at specific points of the flight, which look like it'll be interesting, you know, scenery, what country you're flying over, those types of things I find more fun. Coming back at like specific points, especially if there's ATC on as well. If there's ATC, then I stay at the PC and keep an eye on it. Oh, did I just knock the camera to go up? Oh, great. I knocked it, didn't I? I had it in a really good place and now it's just ruined it. When I hit my knee, it went up. There you go. Another company message, DLH, they're just saying no ADC. Well, we just about pushed back on time as well. Like, we weren't, if we didn't have all those issues, you know, we was literally like 1 minute from being late for pushing back. Just about. Right guys, the webcams can go off for a little bit now. Or the face cam, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll probably turn it back on when we're planning for arrival or starting our descent. But also I'm still here, obviously. But I was just going to have it set to this one now. And chill on the outside for a little bit. Let's have a nice wing view, shall we? There we are. I think once we land, I'm going to go to the shops. I need to get a few bits in. What do I need to get? I've got sausage and mash tonight. I need to get gravy. Gravy, milk, cheese, broccoli, tender stem, of course. What else do I need to get? I think that's it. Ah, no. Rice. So I've got mango chutney chicken tomorrow, which is nice. Sounds good. Question, does anyone know when the Anybuilds A340 is going to release on their store and not marketplace? So I really want to get the A340, but I'm just not sure on getting it on the marketplace. I really would rather not, personally. Yeah, it's only available on the MSFS store, isn't it? It's a shame. I really would much rather have it not on there, personally. That headwind's increased quite a bit now. It's at nearly 60 knots. Nearly a 60 knot headwind, damn. See you later, Revive. Thanks very much for joining so far. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully see you in a little bit. Bye bye. So the turbulence that we've been expecting is meant to hit at Otmek, which is about 54 minutes into the flight, and we've got, well, 1:33 we should be reaching there. So yeah, in about 12 minutes is when we may have a bit of bumps and lumps, which looks, to be fair, looks like it could be right because of how much cloud there is over there in the distance. So maybe we will. Seatbelt signs may have to be switched on for this one. Let's see what is on vatsim radar. There's no traffic, there's nothing in Dublin at the moment. So it's all just traffic around Germany and Paris. How rare is it to see any Paris ATC? Wow. Good for anyone flying to Charles de Gaulle today. But yeah, Dublin where we are, there is no ATC, but we're not on vatsim anyway because it's bugged out my audio for some reason. But yeah, looks good to me. We should be arriving into Dublin at 2:45, which is, what's the time now? 1:20. So we've got an hour and about 20 minutes. Hour and 25 minutes until we arrive into Dublin. But that will be a lot quicker, actually, because I'm going to cut out that approach. You see this one here? This approach here. We're going to... Oh, the camera's gone up again. I'm going to have to sort that out somehow. I need to stick it in one place. So as you can see here, the arrival route, Bagso all the way to Kerav. From Kerav, we're going to go Kerav to whatever it is. Was it Latmo? Kerav to Latmo direct. We're not on vatsim anyway, so we can do that rather than just doing the other one. We'll go direct from Kerav to Latmo straight into runway 28, and that should be a lot quicker. Fingers crossed. Get there, make up some time. Would be nice. Dan, hi, good afternoon to you. Are you going to buy all the Wing products for review? Well, it's funny you say that actually. There is a chance that I'm going to get the Wing, the FCU, and the... Well, what I want to get first is the throttle quadrant with the flaps and the speed brake. And then I want to get the side stick, and then I want to get the autopilot panel. I think it's the FCU they call it. And then once they all come, yeah, I would love to... Actually, I want to have a little look on their website now. I want to have a little look to see Wing. Why is it dinging at me? Go away. Because I do want to have a look at the throttles, and they're not actually that expensive either, which is good. They got combo choices. Oh damn, it's actually a bit more expensive than I thought that was going to be. If I was to get both, yeah, I mean, anyway, to answer your question, yes, I am going to get the Wing products. I definitely would like them, for sure. December the 9th, 2025. Yeah, so it's 145 for the throttle. That's in dollars, obviously. And then you can get the other bits and bobs as well to add on like a combo price, which is pretty good. So yeah, I definitely am going to get them. Hopefully by the end of this year, I'll grab them. They look good. So this is where the turbulence was meant to be hitting us, but I'm not it doesn't seem to be just yet, but maybe it will. Yeah, me too. I've got the Thrustmaster pack, but the Wing does look top notch. So for both products, it would be £250, which I don't know why that seems more expensive than what they were saying originally at the FS Expo. I thought it was less than that, but maybe I was imagining it. But yeah, that's what that is what I would like to get for 250, and they've also got other bits and bobs as well. Oh damn, what joystick was I getting? Oh hang on, I haven't added the joystick to it yet. I'd also get, the joystick is 84. I'd get joystick right, because I'm right-handed and I always fly with it on my right. Yeah, it'd be a good review to make, to be fair. See what else I can add to my basket. Have they upped their prices, or is it just me? My total basket would come to £483. Jesus. Huh. Yeah, not quite sure I'll be getting all of them, but definitely the throttle I would definitely get first, because that looks the best to me, especially with the speed brake and the flaps. That looks the most interesting. But £483, and that's for the FCU, the joystick, and the throttle, flap, and speed brake. So yeah, pretty hefty. But then, to be fair, with Winwing, you know that you're going to get quality, so I have to give that to them. Yeah, no turbulence. They said we was going to get some where we are now, but it's not getting any, is it? I mean, we get to there in 4 nautical miles, to be fair, so maybe we will. Still got that 60 knot headwind. Yeah, Dan, I wish though. I wish that would be what I would get. I'm not sure they would do that for me in particular, to be honest. Especially if I send an email, might come across a bit beggy. But yeah, who knows? I'm not sure. I'm in their reach of creators. Would be obviously nice. True, Dan. True. What a very bright day in the Netherlands today. Just down or in front of us to the left is Amsterdam. Probably can't see it with the clouds, but somewhere there is Amsterdam over here. Then we reach a lot of waypoints as we go over Manchester, and then we start our descent into Dublin. So we should have about 1 hour left of the flight, so shall we start planning for the arrival into Dublin? If we go down to the MCDU, and we'll go to Dublin, Dublin arrival, we're going to be landing at runway 28 left. It's quite a strong crosswind actually, we've got 14 knot crosswind. So ILS 28 left on the Bagso for Lima, and we're going via Obinu, which is this one here. We're going to return and press insert, go to the perf page, and we're going to input some of the weather. So the meta currently, let's just refresh it. QNH is 998, and the temperature there is a high of 16 degrees. And then the wind is 190.14, 190/14. I'll pop that in there. And then 136 for the approach speed. Minimums into Dublin are going to be 402. So pop that into there. And then that is everything planned. Now what I do want to do is get rid of a few of those waypoints. So I want to go from Bagso. No, Kerav, sorry. So Kerav direct to Lapno is what I want to do. So we're going to clear off Kogax, clear off Kudum, clear, 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 and then clear, and insert that one. And that should get us there a bit earlier. Actually, no, it's 2:50 now instead of 2:45, which is still an hour away from Dublin itself. It's because our headwind has just kind of stayed at 60 knots, which is a bit of a shame. And the clouds are getting a bit more increased now as well. Oh well, here comes turbulence. A little bit of it, not a lot. Well everyone, I'm back. Hope you've been doing well. Sorry, I had some lunch and then I also now got a cup of tea with me and we're just about to descend into Dublin. If you can hear that awful like lawn mowing noise behind me, they've just started doing some lawn mowing, someone, and it's quite loud, so apologies if you can hear that. Right, let's get back on to the web. Oh god, it's gone up again. It's a bit better, it's not too bad. Oh my god. I walked up the stairs too quick. Took a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And breathe. Bit of weather to the right of us. You can see that. Right, alright, let's start our descent. There we go. Why is the plane not descending? There we go. Stick my headphones back on so I can actually hear the stuff. See if I can lower this camera a bit more. There we go. Right guys, like I said, we started our descent now into Dublin. We're about to be on track. There we go. I'm not quite sure why it's telling us that we're not on the descent bar. We shouldn't be descending just yet. It should be at flight level 80 by our next waypoint, which is KLEVV. Nice stuff. I've got my lovely Nice mug for my tea. You can see it. Nice. Where is it? It's a lovely, lovely mug. It's actually felt like quite a long flight, this one. It's been quite boring. It really has. But it's just like we couldn't see anything the whole time. It's just been cloud. There's been no interesting, like, you know, scenery to look at or anything like that. It's been boring, boring clouds. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you've been enjoying the stream today so far. And maybe I'll do another one tomorrow as well, but I think I'll do it more in the evening time tomorrow, because during daytime there's not a lot of people who really watch on a weekday during daytime. Obviously everyone's either at school or work, so obviously my days off from work are always different, so for me during the week is a better time. But yeah, it's been a nice stream so far. Now we're making our way down, which is even better. Hopefully we get a very nice landing rate from this landing. Let's have a little look on what the current situation looks like in Dublin. Let's have a little look here, shall we? Search up EIDW Dublin. So there we go, Amsterdam to Dublin. So this aircraft arrived on the same runway we're arriving on, which is good. Very good indeed. So they're all coming in. Yeah, they kind of done what I've done. They're going from KLEVV direct to Lapmo and then just coming in. This is exactly what we've been doing. No one's actually been flying that awful long arc that they have, which is interesting. Cool. Looking good. Sorry, I don't have any commands on at the moment for PC specs, but if you want my PC specs, they are in the description of the video, so let me get them up for you. The PC specs I have an NVIDIA RTX 4090, we've got the AMD 9800X3D, 8-core, 5.2 GHz, 64 GB of DDR5 RAM, and I've got 2 TB SSD. Those are the specs for you there, mate. You want to see collaborate with someone on your channel? My name is Pilot. Oh well, lovely to meet you. You want to collaborate? Is that what you're saying? Oh, turbulence is picking up a little bit. Not surprised either. There is quite, well, I'll say quite a bit, but there is some weather right over Dublin here, so it might be a little rainy arrival by the time we get into Dublin. Which should be an interesting one. Ah, with me, I see. Well, of course, we can always look into something. I mean, whenever I'm filming a video or on a live, you can always feel free to join as well. iPad's on low power mode now. It's been going strong, to be fair. Ooh, lovely. Lovely tea. Right, auto brake for arrival into Dublin. We're going to do medium, purely because of the weather, and also it would be nice to get off the runway quicker because it's going to be a long taxi otherwise. Because obviously the taxi in... Stop changing my DPI out randomly. The taxi will be quite long for you all the way to the end, so we just want to come off at Sierra 4 ideally. I mean, even Sierra 3 if I'm lucky. Nah, what am I saying? No, Sierra 4, and then we'll taxi anywhere kind of around this area. Not really bothered what stand to go to. Yeah, go for it, David. You can message me on Discord for sure. Co-pilot's gone for a wee. How many followers do you have on TikTok? Oh, look at that. Jesus, what is going on there? Bloody hell. More drag, sure. There was like a complete utter wind change there. Jesus, that came out of nowhere. It was like shaking around. got a bit of muffin stuck in the corner of my gum. It's really annoying me. Right, see what signs are going to come on. We'll prepare that cabin for landing. I'm going to put the poll in the chat. Will the landing be? Well, actually, no. Let's do guess the landing. Guess the landing. Butter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed.
Right, poll is in the chat, guys. Give a little vote if you think the landing's going to be a smooth butter landing or a slammer. Let me know. Axel, hello to you. You have a question you can probably answer. I'm wondering when and how you preset QNH for landing with the Airbus. In the 77 is done using the knob before descending. I'm not sure if you... Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't think you can in the Airbus. I'm pretty sure you have to do it manually. I've always done it manually. In the Boeing, I know what you're talking about because I also do it that way. I pre-select it so that it does it straight away. However, in the Airbus, it's always just sets that if you move the knob, nothing changes. But then when you click it in, then it does change. So yeah, I think it's purely based on doing it manually. I don't think there's any kind of automatic in this one at all. Even if you set it in the preference down here and then go to QNH and it says 909 at 8, even if I have it set to that, if I click it in, it's still 1024. You just have to set it manually, I'm pretty sure. It might be a method in order to get pilots to double check and cross check things, but there we go. Not too sure. I mean, there might be a way, to be fair, Axel, but as far as I'm aware, there isn't at the moment. Right, so we're nearly on the approach section into Dublin. Okay, speed brake can come in as well. Okay, 10,000 feet, 11,000 feet we're approaching. Let's now reduce altitude down to 3,000 feet. We're now approaching waypoint Karav, where we need to be at flight level 80, and then after that, Lamo at 3,000. So yeah, not too bad. We're on track, going quite well. So far, so good. Right, passing 10,000 feet, then I'll do this now, otherwise I'll forget. Landing lights, runway turn flights, taxi, excuse me, and take off. There we go, now starting another descent down to what should be 3,000 feet. Oh no, 8,000 at KLEVV. Looking good so far. Let's bring in our nautical mile range to about 20. More drag again. There we go. We'll get it down to less than that. We'll say 210. Then we'll do speed check flaps 1 when we get the opportunity to. Okay, speed check flaps 1. And speed brake can come in as well. Nice. And now we're going to set approach and autopilot 2. And then straight after KLEVV, it's going to want us to descend to 3,000 feet. So now would be a good time to get our speed down. I'm going to say about 190 knots is a good place to go. So it might be quite steep. Headwind is still quite strong even at this altitude. I mean, we've got a headwind of 52 knots still, so it could be quite a hefty crosswind landing potentially. Cheeky screenshot of that. Speed check flaps 2, and the speed brake's in anyway. Right, we're now on our way to waypoint Lapmo, which should be there in 10 nautical miles, 2:52. It's about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes till we get to there. Then we'll be lined up with runway 28 left. Nice. It's a bit blinding, that sun in front of us, to be honest. Here's our route so far. So we just turn the left turn and then literally right into Dublin. So we're very near, guys. Very near. Oh, two of you here. We've got approach arms, got AP1, AP2 armed as well. Speed is currently at 180 knots. Happy with that. We're still 13 miles out, so I won't reduce it to 160 for a little bit. Probably till we get to about like 10 miles, 8 miles out. A little bit of time. Very nice. That's all good and set. And we're going to set altitude to 2,500. Bring in that range again. A lovely little eve, like late afternoon into Dublin today. It's quite pretty. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go, taking a right turn now to line ourselves up with runway 28 left. We're 11 miles out and shortly we should capture the glide slope. It looks like we are nearly, we're on the purple diamond, which is a good sign. And now that headwind is going to turn into a crosswind. We're about 10 point, there we go, glide slope and localizer is captured. We're now descending on the glide. Let's reduce our speed to 160 knots. There's the runway. And you can see the kind of angle that we're currently landing at with this crosswind. Look at that angle of attack. It's like, shh. I mean, it's strong, isn't it? 48 knots. Very strong.
$2,500.
Right, 2,500, and we're 7 miles from touchdown. This flight has really felt like we've just creeped and crawled our way over to Dublin. Really feels like that. Like we've been crawling all the way here. Alright, missed approach is 3,000 feet we need to climb up to, so we'll set 3,000 in case it is. Okay, we're 5 miles out, gear down, flaps 3. dong, ding. Alright, and then final approach speed. Obviously, we'll just. Oh, there we go. It's going to bring it down like so. And speed check. We might be able to do a config 3 approach for this one, actually. Let's do a config 3 landing just because of the wind. There we go. And spoilers armed. I mean, it's very strong. Look at it, guys. It's really strong. Okay, autopilot disconnected. I've got manual control. Let's try not to screw this up. No, it's going to do what it always does. There we go. Okay, drifting slightly low there. Let's just increase the pitch. Okay, let's actually last minute change it to flap full. Right, looking okay. 2 whites, 2 reds, and we are
400.
Just getting a bit windy there.
100 above.
Ooh.
200. Minimum.
Continue. Drop the nose.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Touchdown. And reverses. Swing it into the middle. Reverses green decel. Okay, 60 knots. Manual brake in, reverses stowed. Auto brake off, and 2 hours 16 minutes altogether. That wasn't actually too bad considering the wind. That actually was pretty alright in the end. Minus 98 was the landing rate. Quite proud of myself there actually, because it looked like at one point we were going to kind of completely go off track there, but no, we managed to, I managed to get that back on track. Let's start up the APU. Taxi lights on, runway, turn off lights, and strobes off. Flaps can come up. Thanks, Axel, appreciate it. Do I know Lana Del Rey? Well, yeah, I've obviously heard of Lana Del Rey. Nice, okay, and then we're going to take a right here on Sierra 5. This is where I wanted to vacate, wasn't it? Which is good. Oh no, oh yeah, it was. Oh no, Sierra 4. Lovely, and now we're going to taxi all the way down to a stand of a choice. Start up the auxiliary power unit. There we go, everyone, welcome to Dublin. That felt like an extremely long flight.
Items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not.
You're not meant to know her. Why? I got that summertime sadness. That's her. No, not doing the return flight. That was long enough. She's not niche. To be honest with you, it's probably the only song I know from Lana. Right, switch off LS. And we're also going to switch off the weather radar as well. There we go. No, that is the last flight of the day for me. I'm going to make a few recordings, so film a few other flights, I think. And then, yeah, this is the last live stream of the day. There might be live tomorrow evening, we'll find out. Might hop in a different aircraft, do a bit of evening flying. But for today, yeah, that is the only live we are doing. Right, no one left, no one right. Okay, let's carry on. Try and click my neck. Cool. Leighton, hello. What's it doing there? Sorry, ignore this. 737 so much better than 320. That, in your opinion? Right, let's choose any stand. I couldn't care less which one. This one will do. We'll go to one right in front of us. So taxi lights off, and 315 Charlie is the stand of choice today. Stop too fast. I mean, I'm only going 2 knots. Oh, it's cheery. There we go. Right, so we're going to stop it there and set the parking brakes. APU is on plus the bleed, and then we're going to switch off engine 1, switch off engine 2. Seatbelt signs off as well, and there we have everyone. Welcome to Dublin. I hope you all enjoyed today's live stream. It was certainly quite a long one, but it felt long anyway. It wasn't even particularly a long flight. I mean, what, 2 hours 15 minutes, but it just felt like a long. The headwind didn't help, basically. But anyway, I will catch you all in the next one. I'm planning on going live tomorrow evening, so if you're around tomorrow evening, probably from about 6 or 7 PM, then do stop in and say hi. But yeah, I will catch you all in another stream. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Bye.